Hey, Ocean here, they've been pronouns. So apparently we're gonna try to build a plywood boat. Got some notes out here so that I know what I'm saying. And yeah, there's a bunch of like boat building vlogs, projects, things out there. For this one, I'd like to have one that's like explicitly queer and sex positive and silly and anti-fascist and all those wonderful things, especially after last summer with the George Floyd uprisings. It was really hard on a lot of people, and I'm just needing some joy, and this feels like the right way to get it. So yeah. I'm feeling really tired because we drove to Ohio for 12 hours a couple of days ago to grab some Hydrotech 1/4 inch and 3/8 plywood. That's going to be the base for the boat, so I'm really excited about that, but it was a whole ass trip. First time I drove pickup, so that was really interesting. And originally when we were looking at this boat, we were trying to figure out what we were going to build, what kind of boat we wanted to build, and saw a few options. The Goat Island skiff is just really popular, lots of people do it, but I don't think that we have the space to build it or the way to like carry it around. So we then found the Echo Bay Dory by Chase Small Craft up in Maine, if I'm not mistaken, and that looked really interesting. We talked to Clint Chase over there, and he said, you know, like for 2 people that might be a little too small, so he ended up suggesting the Caravelle skiff, which is about 14 foot and 4 inches, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit bigger, so it probably carries 2, maybe 3 people, we don't know. So that's what we're gonna do, which is really exciting. So the past couple of weeks have been a lot of like reading plans, reading getting started guides, learning how to build plywood boats, that kind of stuff, just trying to figure out how much material we're gonna need out of all the patterns. We're not building from kits, so we're trying to source everything ourselves, see if we can save some costs, and hopefully that'll go well, we don't know yet. But yeah, so we're really excited about this boat. We're really hoping to put a sail on it and be able to sail it in the rivers around here, which is going to be really exciting. I'm so tired, but the first step is to clean up this entire place. I don't want to because we drove to Ohio yesterday, but we gotta. Oh, here we go. Hopefully we have a pretty clean place. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So we got this entire space. It's just about 16 feet, which is what we're gonna need for 2 planks in a row, because we're gonna have to lap them. And yeah, I think like there's still a bunch more stuff to clean. Like you can see it behind me over there, probably. But with this new way of storing wood and a ton of stuff sent out of the house, it's just about enough to start getting some measurements down. So, unfortunately, these pieces of MDF that we had laying around are just under 14 feet. We need 14 feet and 4 inches. So we're probably not going to be able to make a pattern out of this, or maybe we will. We just need to figure out something else. That's a bummer. We'll figure it out though. Maybe we'll make it out of 2 pieces. 2 pieces. Alright, get back to you soon. Hey, so we finally decided what we were going to do. Because the frame was slightly too large, we ended up cutting this part off right here. And we managed to put every other station down on the ODF. OMF. OMF? ODF? What is it called, Diana? Diana doesn't know also. Anyway, MDF. I think that's the one.
MDF.
Yeah, so now we're double checking all of the measurements. And once that's done, we are going to get a little batten and try to make some fair lines across all the measurements. And then after that, we're going to try to fit onto these 2 sheets the bottom of the boat as well. And then hopefully we can glue these 2 things together and have most of the patterns. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Cool. We're gonna keep doing that.
Wait, you just said hi.
No, but let's do this. So now in preparation to make some fair lines with a batten, we are putting in like these tiny little nails just on the inside of that mark right there. Kind of like to be just careful enough to offset the thickness of the nail itself so that when you put the batten against it, it's right on the mark. There, so that's pretty nice right there, just on the mark. That's going to allow us to put the batten here, like so. And then when we draw, it'll be exactly right there on the line. So that's great. I'm just going to keep doing that, and then we'll show you when we make the lines. So we just finished lofting the side of the boat, except for the very front part that we had no space for. The next step is to grab a batten and like make it have a fair line. And then we are going to put the bottom of the boat right next to the side of the boat. We only need half of the bottom part, because then we can sort of make a pattern of it and replicate it, and that's going to fit in here too. So let me just grab a batten and I'll be right back. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. A batten is supposed to be a lightweight piece of timber. It's a boat building joke, because I've been doing this for a long time, so I have those now. It's fine. We're fine. Let me show you the pattern. This is the back of the boat. That's the transom line right there. And you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. You look at the plans, and then you keep going, and you keep going. And that's where it ends and is not supposed to. And that's what we got right now. Uh-oh. Running Kimmy! He's got the zoomies! Hey, buddy. He probably pooped. He gets very excited when he poops. It's great. Alright, on to working on the bottom side of the boat. Tudo bem, Di? O que é que te aconteceu? O que é que tu fizeste? Diz-me a verdade, não me mintas. Hã? Levaste no funny elbow. Bem. Oh boy.
Ih, me dá um beijinho, vai passar esse dedo.
Precisa filmar essa vez.
Oh! Muito...
You're on camera! Hi!
Ai, que goodness!
Okay. Alright. 12-3.
Vai ficar por records o meu panel.
Amy, we gotta go upstairs. Go upstairs. Come on, let's go upstairs. Let's go. Alright, it's done. It's time to go. Cause mommy daddy gotta go to Home Depot. That's right, baby. That's right. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy.
Hi, Kiam! Are you going?
Hey, so it's the next day. Quick recap. Both for myself as well as for you all. What we have right now is the pattern for most over here all the way down. The pattern for most of the sides of the boat, except for the very front part. And then on the other side here we've marked out but haven't quite fared out and used the batten to put the line out. We have half of the bottom of the boat. So that's going to be a pattern that we can just like flip over and make two of them. That'll give us the full pattern for the bottom of the boat. And yeah, the plan for today is to double check all the measurements for the bottom of the boat. Once that's done, we can cut all these pieces apart according to the patterns, and then we're going to try to glue them. It's the first time we're using PL Max Premium thing. So we're going to try that, see how it glues together with like some extra pieces on here so we can have a nice butt joint. And we'll go from there. Then I think we can sort of try to scribe it all onto the... Hi, Diana.
Hi.
We can try to scribe it onto the actual Hydrotech plywood and figure out how we're going to... Oh, hi. It's a Cam. Hi, Cam. You want to say hi to the camera? No, he doesn't. Then we're going to have to like figure out how to do like a nice scarf joint. But that's for later. For now, we're just going to like work on finishing this up and making it pretty, double checking all the measurements, etc.